Righty, hope you're doing well. Um, Welcome to my live stream. And we are on the third, the 2nd of March. The 2nd of March is the day. I'm just gonna do a little fun song to start off with. A lot of times the stream doesn't begin for people for about 90 seconds, so we're just gonna have play a bit of Bower on here as an intro, and I'll say a proper hello then. There be no woman, and now we're down. A woman you ought know well. She dearly loved her husband and another man twice as well. And with me right Finnecanary, oh me tip, Finn go on with me right Finnecanary, oh we're tipping it up to Nancy. Well, she went into the canvas shop, some remedies for to buy. Have you anything in your canvas shop to make an old man blind? And with me right Finnecanary, oh tip, Finn go on with me right Finnecanary, oh we're tipping it up to Nancy. Give him eggs and marrow balls and make him suck them all. Before he has the last one sucked, he won't see you at all. With me right Finnecanary, oh me tip, Finn go on with me right Finnecanary, oh we're tipping it up to Nancy. She gave him eggs and marrow balls, made him suck them all. Before he had the last one sucked, he couldn't see her at all. With me right Finnecanary, oh me tip, Finn go on with me right Finnecanary, oh we're tipping it up to Nancy. If in this world I cannot see, here I cannot stay, I'd rather go and throw myself. Come on, says she, I'll show you the way. With me right Finnecanary, oh me tip, Finn go on with me right Finnecanary, oh we're tipping it up to Nancy. She swam down the river, she swam through the brine. Martin, dear Martin, don't leave me behind. That is it, but that is silly oval, don't you know? Poor Martin's blind. With me right Finnecanary, oh we're tipping it up to Nancy. We're tipping it up to Nancy. Alright, that was Tipping It Up to Nancy. Christy Moore did a great version of it. And yeah, I like to play it every now and then. It's a bit of crack. I think I missed the verse there. So how are you doing? Enda Reilly is my name. If you don't know, if you're a regular, welcome back. Thanks for being here again. And if anyone has any requests or anything, let me know. I've been I had a great folk show there with a lot of my original music in a place called Trinity House Theatre recently, which was really fun. We packed the place out, sold the place out, and myself and Lauren Crane, who was supporting, and we had a great night singing all original songs, which was great. And then last night I was in the AOH for a different type of night, and I was singing all kind of cover songs and some of my own as well, and some of the Irish stuff. And also I had a load of new hoodies that I had made up. Not this one, but ones with my logo on it. And yeah, we sold a few, so that was great. And a few new T-shirts that I had put some colours on and that kind of thing. So gonna just play as we normally do about an hour of music. And yeah, if anyone wants to say where you're listening in from, please do. And we'll get the show on the road here. I'm gonna start off with I'd never played this next one in this tuning before, in my dadgad tuning, as it were. So we're gonna go and do this. I think it was sounding quite nice the other night there when I gave it a shot. This is the one and only on Raglan Road. So. On Raglan Road of an autumn day, I saw her first anew, of a deep ravine where can be seen the word of passion's play, and the queen of hearts still making tarts. I'm not baking hay, Oh, I love too much, and by such is happiness thrown away. I gave her gifts of the mind, I gave her the secret sign that's known to the artists who have known the true gods of sound and stone. And word and tint I did not stint, for I gave her poems to say, with her own name there and her own dark hair, like clouds over fields of May. On Grafton Street in November, we tripped lightly along the ledge of the deep ravine, where it can be seen the word of passion's pledge, and the Queen of Hearts still making tarts, sure I'm not making hay. Oh, I love too much, and by such is happiness thrown away. On the quiet street where old ghosts meet, I see her walking now, away from me so hurriedly, my reason must allow, and that I had would not as I should, a creature made of clay. When the angel wooed, the clay loses wings at the dawn of the day. There we go. A wandering Raglan Road there. I kind of did the lyrics out of sequence. Excellent stuff. We have people with us. Every time you go live, you're like, am I actually going out to the world? Because you never know. But we are. We have Mary Tighe with us in Wraith, and she's having a look here looking forward, with the fire lighting. Excellent. I believe it's a reversal of the usual. In Ireland, they've got snow, and in Michigan here, we've actually been having strange weather. It's kind of gone from, I don't know, in Celsius, I don't know, it was probably 20, 21, and then it went back down to like minus 4 or 5 the next day. It was kind of weird. So we're having strange weather here, and it's going to get warmer here. So enjoy the snow in Ireland, and I hope you're enjoying sliding around Dublin roads or Irish roads on that. We've Tori with us. Happy birthday, Tori, and we will have a bird for you. So you're very welcome. Thanks for tuning in on your birthday. We've Shannon Aiken out in on the west coast of America, and they are at Ruby's Diner for brekkie. Well, enjoy the brekkie. What are you having? What are you having? I'll have a pint. I'll have a pint with you, sir. That's another song. Sorry, I don't know that one really. We've Thomas Clark with us. We've Peggy Feely. Jay Patton is in as well. How are you doing, Jay? Hope all's well. We have Alan McMillan. Raglan Road wanders by its very nature. Indeed, yes. Enda Cullen's in Wicklow. How are you, Enda? Enda Cullen is a lyricist extraordinaire, and I'm working on the next album at the moment. And I have a friend, Anna, from the band Ironwood, who are a great local band here in Michigan. She's working on the design for the CD for me at the moment. And Enda Cullen here, he's gonna a co-write with him is definitely going to be on the cards. There may even be 2 co-writes with Enda Cullen. And long time coming. We've been writing together for a long time, and so that'll be fun to have a song or 2 of co-writes with Enda, and one of them is also with Aisling Kavanagh as well. So we have Amory wants a Dublin song for Cody. as per family WhatsApp. Okay, right. We've messages coming in. It was Cody's birthday there as well. Happy birthday, Cody. Hope you had a good one. And we have Bruce from Detroit Irish Radio as well. Thanks, Bruce, for tuning in. And my sister's in Kilnamanagh with everybody for the birthday. Well, how is all? Well, then we'll have to do one for Cody. Let's do one for Cody now so they can get back to the birthday. This is one that Cody's father, may he rest in peace, was the one who asked for it first. We'll see if I can remember some of the lyrics here. This is it was originally a song called Three Lovely Ladies from Banyan, and it was a very nice little song, and I think it was like number one in like 1919 or something like this, you know. And then some wise cracker decided to write this version of it, which is called Three Lovely Lassies from Kimmage. So yeah, we'll give it with the finger. So it goes like this. There were three lovely lassies from Kimmage, from Kimmage, from Kimmage, from Kimmage. And whenever there was a bit of a scrimmage, sure I was the bravest of all. Sure I was the bravest of all. Now the other two young ones were... No, hang on. Oh, the cause of the row was Joe Cashin. Who? Joe Cashin. Joe Cashin. Joe Cashin. For he told me he thought I looked smashing at the dance in the Adelaide Hall. At a dance in the Adelaide Hall. Now the other two young ones were flipping. We're flipping. We're flipping. We're flipping. When they saw me and Joe and we tripping to the strains of the Tennessee Waltz. To the strains of the Tennessee Waltz. Well, he told me he thought we should marry. Should marry. Should marry. Should marry. For he said it was foolish to tarry. So I gave him the price of the ring. I gave him the price of the ring. Well, me dad said he'll give us a present. A present. A present. A present. An owl still and a lovely stuffed pheasant. And a picture to hang on the wall. A picture to hang on the wall. I went down to the tenancy section, to the carpo, to the section where the TDB for the election said he'd give me a house near me ma. He'd give me a house near me ma. Well, we're getting the house, the man said it. He said it. He said it. He said it. When I've 5 or 6 kids to me credit. In the meantime we live with me ma. In the meantime we live with me ma. There were 3 lovely lassies from Kimmage. From Kimmage. From Kimmage. Where? From Kimmage. And whenever there was a bit of a scrimmage, sure I was the toughest of all. Sure I was the toughest of all. You. There we go. That's for Cody for the birthday. Who else have we in the house with us now? We have Chris and Mary Farrell over in England. How are you doing? From Hampshire. And we have Roscommon is in the house as well. Roscommon, Ireland, not Roscommon, Michigan. Bernie Lilly's there. I might do Kilgobbin's Sod. Seeing as though Enda is on as well. That one probably isn't one of the ones that's going to go on the album. This was a lyric of Enda Cullens. Yeah, we'll see about doing that one as well. I will have to look up the words, but we can have a look into that. Hopefully I remember that. Hang on, write it down or I'll forget. Kill Goblin. Bernie is a big fan of that one. Okay, where are we going? What else did I want to do? Oh yeah, I want to give this one a go. This one is going to be on the new album. If I've been doing it a cappella at some of the festivals and things like that, and it's worked well. But I think on the album I'm going to put guitar on it, and this one is called it's a sign of rain. So it's all of the things people would say around the country in Ireland about things out there that happen in nature and around the house to make you think that it might rain. So here we go. And these were collected in the 30s, 1935, I think it was, by children who came home from school and asked all the parents and grandparents and everybody stories, and they put them in storage then, and you can actually find all these stories, and this weather lore was one of them. It's in UCD's, University College Dublin's folklore archive. When the swallow flies low, it's a sign of rain. Goats run to caves, a storm's coming. Sheep go to higher land. The robin's on the lowest branch. The bats have gone insane. Sure, it's a sign of rain. Saw a rainbow to the west this morning. Chimney smoke turned down without a warning. The kettle began to spark. The cat turned her back to the fire. The water in the well was hot. The birds started to flock. A frog's back was black, and the fog arose from the wood. And when the hills seem near, it's a sign of rain. When the seagulls fly inland again. When the wind blows from the south, and spider threads are on the ground. When your aches begin to pain, sure, it's a sign of rain. 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 The new moon is lying on its back. The river is looking very black. The crows are cawing overhead. The dust blows up in your face. Now there's a circle around. The crickets are singing out of tune. The cock went crowing to his bed. He's sure to rise with a watery head. And when the hills seem near, it's a sign of rain. When the seagulls fly inland again. When the wind blows from the south, spider threads are on the ground. When your aches begin to pain, sure, it's a sign of rain. 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 The rocks reflect the sunlight glass. The dogs are eating the grass. The ducks have started to quack. The curlew is whistling. And when the hills seem near, it's a sign of rain. When the seagulls fly inland again. When the wind blows from the south, spider threads are on the ground. When your aches begin to pain. Sure, it's a sign of rain, it's a sign of rain. 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 There we are. That's the sign of rain. Still working on the live version of it, so thank you for being here and letting me try it out. The new kind of versions of things, which is great. And yeah, I'm gonna do a wounded bird now for everyone who loves it, but especially for Tori today because it's her birthday. So happy birthday, Tori, to you as well. So here we go. Sorry, I'm just looking something else up for later on. There we go. Right, so a wounded bird. Here we go. Yeah. Written as a melody by me, I think on the violin first, and then it went to the guitar, and then Anne-Marie wrote a poem, and then I turned the poem. My wife Anne-Marie turned it into a poem, and I turned the poem into a song. Then, so that's how it all worked out. So. You are a wounded bird on a road with passers-by. You are a wounded bird, but they would let you die. Before they broke your wing, they stole your will to fly. Remember your sweet song, now I only hear your cry. You are a wounded bird, waiting just to die. I will mend your wing if you relearn to fly. All the people pray, the foolish and the wisest, and all the people say it's you who flew the highest. Remember all those days, you can have them back again. You're not a wounded bird, you can dry your eye. You're not a wounded bird, and here's the reason why. I only fixed your wing, it was you who chose to fly. You're not a wounded bird, you can dry your eye. You're not a wounded bird, and here's the reason why. I can hear you sing as you embrace the sky. Now, there we are. So, what else have we got going on? We have some other people with us. Hello to Linda Cullen, who is a wonderful singer-songwriter from Cork, and she's in the Black Forest at the moment. I guess that's in Deutschland, if I'm not wrong. But Linda does be all around Europe playing gigs and things. We've got Craig in with us as well. How are you doing, Craig, in Battle Creek? Thanks very much. Oh, River wants the Misty Mountains. I don't really know that one. You know that, but we'll see. We'll see what we can do. Maybe. Thanks very much, Linda. Lovely to. Hopefully, you get over to America sometime. We get to hear you here. We've Dahi Rua, who's not in Europe. Well, Europe. Ireland is in Europe, but when we say Europe and Ireland, we mean the mainland. We don't mean England. We mean the mainland of Europe. But Dahi is back home in Ireland in Offaly, Uvalde. How are you doing, sir? Hope all is well. Yeah. What was I thinking? Dahi has a thing going with Kaiser capos, and I got this capo. It's called the Rua Room, is written on it. But I feel like I'm trying out a new capo from another brand, and I'm like, Dahi won't be happy with me about my capo choice or capo choice. Anyway, that's an aside. We have Chris and Mary. And Chris still wants Ordinary Man, and I still probably don't know it. I made a mess of it the last time, Chris. I'm not going to do that again. So we're going to stick with songs that I might half know. I'll have to. I'll make it up to you though, Chris. I will. I will. We'll get it in the bag. You're so insistent with that one. We have to do it. Bernie was asking for Kilgobbin's Sod, which was written by Enda, who's with us here. If Enda is still there. Yeah, this Enda says, based on the poem Beneath Kilgobbin's Sod by Edward Hayden, husband of Eva Hayden, who's mentioned in the song, who is the great uncle of Enda Cullen, who's with us here. And myself and Enda have written a couple of songs over the years. And it was written on the 22nd of November, 1897, 4 days before his death. So it's based on that, and Enda wrote this lyric based on that. So and then I put the music to it. Still need to get some chords for it, but it's nice as a a cappella number as well. So here we go. Kilgobbin is kind of up the Wicklow Hills. Enda was saying he's down in Wicklow. So from where I'm from in Tala, they're the mountains, the Dublin mountains that lead into the Wicklow Mountains are kind of, that's what I miss about Tala the most. I think it's just seeing the mountains in your psyche or whatever, you know. And it's kind of, but here we go. Oh, all right, I'm wrecking the gaff here. Put down the guitar, don't need it. Here we go. Okay, thank you for bearing with me. Oh, Eva dear, my gentle heart, it seems that soon we're bound to part. But I bless each moment that we've shared and go to face my God prepared. If it's his wish, I'll gladly die for Erin's green flag floating high and take my place with destiny, with all who fell for liberty. So place me where my parents rest, in a bed by Sandyford I'll be, where sunbeams dance from east to west, on heaven's path my spirit free. Once I've sent forth my soul to God, I'll sleep beneath Kilgobbin's sod. Once I've sent forth my soul to God, I'll sleep beneath Kilgobbin's sod. From ground above Glencullen's throne, let my brothers cut a granite stone, and upon it write that I have loved Erin, you, and God above. I'll smile to hear their chisels ring. The heart you stole will laugh and sing. I'll imagine that you're holding me. Evil love, I'm home and free. So place me where my parents rest, in a bed by Sandyford I'll be, where sunbeams dance from east to west, on heaven's path my spirit free. Once I've sent forth my soul to God, I'll sleep beneath Kilgobbin's sod. Once I've sent forth my soul to God, I'll sleep beneath Kilgobin's sod. When I behold our beauteous isle, downtrodden by a stranger vile, I pray the Lord enlighten me why we are chained and they are free. It hurts me more than I can bear to know that you won't meet me there. But say my name where'er you go, and I'll be the rose that blooms in snow. Yes, say my name where'er you go, I'll be the rose that blooms in snow. Thank you very much. That is Kilgobin's Sod by Enda Cullen and Enda Reilly, as it were. And again, it was written in 1875. The poem on which it was based was written in 1879 by Enda's great uncle, Edward Hayden. And so we had two poems that turned into songs there. I think there's a theme coming on here, people. So I think we might have to do another poem that's going to become a song, or related to a poem, or something like that. What are we going to do? Let's do, as it's been coming to know, been come to be known, the Hangover song. Okay, I'm going to try out my new capo. Sorry, Dahi. This is a page capo, and it's a bit finicky, I have to say, but it's supposed to keep its tune a bit better. So we'll see. It's all fun. So the poet in question here is Patrick Kavanagh, and there's a statue of him. All he wanted was a bench with his name on it, but they had to go and make a statue and put the statue on the bench. So Paddy's there, and people go and no more than Molly Malone, the statue, people to be painting his shoes red and what's it called? Bombing, knit bombing, is that what it's called? People knit like a sweater onto it, and close it and actually knit the sweater onto him, or this kind of thing. So it's kind of gas. So this is that's Paddy. So here we go. This is Patrick Kavanagh. He lived in that area. He was from County Monaghan, and he had stony grey soil of Monaghan. Canal Bank Walk, which this is named after, Canal Bank Hangover Walk, this is. And he also had the bicycles go by in twos and threes. There's a dance in Billy Brennan's barn tonight. I'm not sure which poem that was, but I kind of echoed that poem as well in this a bit too. So here we go. Take a walk along the shady leafy bank, sing a song when you're blue, let the sun shine through. Say hello to Paddy, he's sitting on the bench where the lovers kiss on the canal gates. Roudle-um a doodle-um a skillery idle do and date, roudle-um a doodle-um a skillery idle on. Now the bikes go by in 10s and 33s at the lights. The green man's flash dancing will hold your own as you cross through the bike melee, where the boatman he's cleaning out the dirty biz. And roudle-um a doodle-um a skillery idle do and date, and roudle-um a doodle-um a skillery idle on. Well, quick your step along graffiti boardwalk, on and on under the weeping willow, and see the office folk with their lunch in the sun. And I've not yet had my breakfast. And roudle-um a doodle-um a skillery idle do and date, and roudle-um a doodle-um a skillery idle on. Now me tongue goes rum, me head still dumb-a-dum. Time to turn at the empty Garda station and hit for home past Luther's lovely little church, passing the poor one-eyed people, and roudle-um-a-doodle-um, a skithery idle doing day, and roudle-um-a-doodle-um, a skithery idle on. Roudle-um-a-doodle-um, a skithery idle on. Hey. Okay, we're gonna keep up this theme about poetry and poets. Let's do it. We got another poet that was I had at the show in Trinity House Theatre. We had Steve in the house. Steve is not a poet to my knowledge, but he was always mentioned in my song. I'm doing fine just the way I am, because Steve didn't have a mobile phone at the time, and so I decided he was in the song because he was doing fine and he didn't have a mobile, but he did go and get one then. So he's not, no, he's still in the song. But Pat Inglesby is the poet in question who's in this other song. And yeah, so Pat was, as the song says, he used to be on telly, Pat's Chat, when we were younger. And I think people sent in letters to him and he would read out the letters and that kind of thing, and all the kids, we all knew him anyway. And then I think he left RTE, and I'm gonna have to get a pick for this, a pick or a plec, and yeah, he left RTE, and he was selling his books on the street there, just up around just opposite Trinity College in Dublin there. And he's still you should look him up on Facebook. Pat's Poems Come Out to Play. Pat Inglesby, My Poems Come Out to Play. That's the name of his Facebook. And he puts poems up there all the time, and they're always amazing. So this is going out to Pat Inglesby. Let me see here. I need a pick. Who's got one? This is my jar from Japan. The time I went to Japan. I don't know what it says. If anyone reads Japanese, let me know. Probably, I don't know what it says, but it's cool. So I had to bring something back. Alright, here we go. So you can join in. All you have to say is, I'm doing fine just the way I am. I'm doing fine just the way I all the older women, they gathered around. Why don't you go out and find yourself a man? She tells him, I'm doing fine just the way I am. I'm doing fine just the way I am. My friend Steve has no mobile phone. The only way to reach him is when he's at home. You're living in the past, I said, get with the plan. He tells me, I'm doing fine just the way I am. I'm doing fine just the way I am. So why not let other people do what they want to do? If it's not ominous or anyone else, do a little thinking. We should do a little thinking about ourselves. Pat is a poet, sells his books on the street. He used to be famous, he had this show on TV. Now, people think he's crazy, well, he doesn't give a damn. He tells me, I'm doing fine just the way I am. I'm doing fine just the way I am. At least I don't live with my head in the sand. Okay. So there is another poet we're talking about. Thought he wouldn't look at the capo. Yeah, that capo. I don't know about that capo now. It wasn't up to standard there really, or I need to learn how to use it. Dahi is with us here. Linda Stone is with us as well. Linda, great stuff. Thanks very much, Linda, from the Detroit Can Company. They get cool looking cans with their logo on them, and then they've got all these kind of, like in Ireland you call it a hamper, and it's all in, and it's stuff from people all around Michigan and Detroit, and then they sell them as kind of hampers for Christmas or for birthdays and all that kind of thing. So the Detroit Can Company, if you're interested in that kind of thing, look up Linda there. And we got who else? We got John Crowley as well from Redford. Thanks very much, John. John's one of the volunteers at the AOH and the soup principal soup maker. And everyone always loves the soup or the chowder, which is always great as well. So we have a few other people with us here. Just James McLean was there as well last night. How are you doing, James? Thanks very much. And who else? I'll do Rainy Night in Soho instead, Chris. Thanks very much. Yeah, because I need to be prepared for that other one. Making a fool of yourself on air more than usual is, you want to minimize it. Who else have we got? Well, you never know, Bernie. Bernie is saying shame not to include Kilgobbin Sod on the album. Maybe I'll unearth it and we'll come up with some chords, and actually I'm going to record a few more songs. I've 11 recorded already, but I'm going to record a few more, and maybe I'll add that to the list, and we'll get another lock of recording done this week, and then we'll finalize it all soon. Sean Riley's with us. Emily O'Brien. Thank you very much, Emily. Thanks for being with us with little Fionn. How are you, Fionn? And we have Sean Riley. We've Folk Rock. Hello, Folk Rock. How are you doing? Yeah, I should do Ordinary Man folk rock, but I messed it up the last time. I'll be honest, and we won't be. I'll get it right, and then we'll do it right sometime. Yeah, Bob's listening in from Chelsea. Thanks very much, Bob, for coming to the shows recently. It was great to see you in Trinity House there as well. You're welcome, Linda. And somebody mentioned that there's someone called Fionn. So that's my next. Fionn is watching here in Dublin. So I'm going to sing a song about Fionn. We're off the poets now. Although this mentions poetry as well. So there you go. We're still on the theme. This is called The Salmon of Knowledge. And it's about Fionn McCool and when he was younger. And he was looking after... he was sure, the song tells it all. I don't need to tell you. You'll hear it in the song. Here we go. So you can suck your thumb if you have a clean thumb and a clean mouth. You can suck your thumb when you're doing this. That's the actual. If there's actions to this song, I guess every good song should have actions. All right, here we go. Fionn, sucking on his thumb, knows everything about the world and everyone. Fionn, sucking on his thumb that he burnt on the salmon of knowledge. Fionn was sent to learn as he went from the wisest man in Erin. He cooked and he cleaned, memorized what he could glean about poetry, science and fishing. And Fionn, he's sucking on his thumb. He knows everything about the world and everyone. Fionn, sucking on his thumb that he burnt on the salmon of knowledge. Finnegas, although the wisest, couldn't answer all of Fionn's questions. So he put a hazelnut on his outline's hook and flung it from the highest branches. And Fionn, sucking on his thumb, he knows everything about the world and everyone. Fionn, sucking on his thumb that he burnt on the salmon of knowledge. Now the salmon's name was Fintan, They say the only survivor of the great, great flood. And for 5,000 years he lived right here among the river boynes, runs and riffles. And Fionn, Fionn, he's sucking on his thumb. He knows everything about the world and everyone. Fionn, Fionn, sucking on his thumb that he burnt on the salmon of knowledge. What's the next line? Fintan knew as he swam, his final meal began in the rocks by the pool's edge. Now Fionn, Fionn, he's sucking on his thumb. He knows everything about the world and everyone. Fionn, Fionn, sucking on his thumb that he burnt on the salmon of knowledge. And if I had to guess, the Master Finnegas feels right hard done by, for he was the fool who caught the salmon from the pool. But you can't deny a mythological hero. A mythological hero. Fionn, Fionn, he's sucking on his thumb, knows everything about the world and everyone. Fionn, Fionn, sucking on his thumb that he burnt on the salmon of knowledge. Here we go. I wish I was Fionn, and then I would have remembered all the lines of that. But just because there was a Fionn in the audience, I thought I'd sing a little ditty about Fionn that I wrote about the salmon of knowledge. Get your omega-3s into you, people. Get them into you. They knew what they were doing back then. They did know what they were doing. Your brain's full of it. Right, what else have we got going on here? Right, Rainy Night in Soho. Let's see how it goes. On a rainy night in Soho. So I have a nice video which on the YouTube that does pretty well. If you want to go and have a look at it, with a big old tree out in Battle Creek, which doesn't exist now anymore at the beginning, and the rain's coming down in a storm. And while I was making this, that was the weather we had, so I added it into the video. You know, it wanted to be there. So, for a Shay, here we go. The Pogues and Shay McGowan. Alright. Where's the reverb? Where's the reverb? I've been loving you a long time, down all the years, down all the days, and I've cried for all your troubles, smile at your funny little ways. We watched our friends grow up together, and we saw them as they fell. Some of them fell into heaven, some of them fell into hell. I took shelter from a shower, and I stepped into your arms on a rainy night in Soho. The wind was whistling all its charm. Then I sang you all my sorrows. You told me all your joys. Whatever happened to that old song? All those little girls and boys. Now the song is nearly over. We may never find out what it means. There's a light I hold before me, and you're the measure of my dreams. You're the measure of my dreams. Sometimes I wake up in the morning, the ginger lady by my bed, covered in a cloak of silence. I hear you talking in my head. I'm not singing for the future. I'm not dreaming of the past. I'm not talking of the first time. I never think about the last. And now the sun is nearly over. We may never find out what it means. There's a light I hold before me. You're the measure of my dreams, the measure of my There you go. What's happening? I'm getting some weird sounds coming in here, but yeah. So thanks again for being with me today. If anyone would like to leave a little tip, or a big tip, or a medium tip, or whatever, we got some tip things here, which would be great. If that's so, they're in the description there. I do PayPal. This is for the dollars for anyone in America who might be interested. And then there should be an Irish one there somewhere. You'll find them down below anyway. So that would be much appreciated, and keep me being able to buy T-shirts and to sell them at the shows and CDs, and yeah, fund the next album. In fact, that's I'll have to get the manufacturing costs of those and stuff like that. Who have we got here? Pierce McLaughlin is with us as well. And thank you, Fionn McLaughlin, loving the Fionn McCool song. You're very welcome, Emily. Thanks a million. Oh, good stuff, Fionn. And thanks very much, Pierce, for being there too. Great to see you there. Oh, there's an Italian version of this. I did not know that. Thank you very much. So how are we doing? We're clocking in almost an hour. As usual, time flies by for me, and I hope it did for you too. So what else did I want to do? I had a few other things written down. Oh yeah, I was going to mention Anne Marie, my wife, is doing a talk tomorrow, at the Heritage Day with the Ladies Ancient Order of Hibernians, and she's doing her talk. She did it once or twice last year, twice I think, and it's about 90s Dublin, an American going to 90s Dublin, and her talk is called "From Tony the Tiger to the Celtic Tiger." So that's her time in Ireland. So that should be interesting for everyone tomorrow in Redford. If anyone in Michigan is around and wants to go to that, I'll be hanging out in the corner. That's it. Also, anyone in America who wants to take a trip to Ireland with me next year in May 2025. Send me a message on Facebook or through my website. We've got Triskel Tours and Celtic Treasures, who are based here in Howell in Michigan, and myself are putting together a tour over there, and we have a good few people interested already. We're finalizing things soon, so that's let me know if you're interested. And so yeah, we might as well finish with the Wild Atlantic Way. Sure, why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you? Here we go. Written by myself and Aoife Scott. When will you bring me my love? I'm counting down the days. Yes, when will you bring me my love? All along the wild Atlantic way. We're 60 years in Nova Scotia, waiting for the day we're returning homeward. All along the wild Atlantic way. So when will you bring me my love? I'm counting down the days. When will you bring me my love? All along the wild Atlantic way. Remember the day we spent in Bun Bay, the shipwreck in the bay. We sat and watched the northwest sunset all along the wild Atlantic way. Or the day that we climbed Crow Patrick and nearly went astray. All my legs are aching, falling off me all along the wild Atlantic way. So when will you bring me my love? I'm counting down the days. When will you bring me my love? All along the wild Atlantic way. The night that we went skinny dipping down in Endareilly, we were smelling Galway's salted ocean all along the wild Atlantic way. Or the day that we heard Willie Clancy piping in Malbay, sure we sang and danced till the early morning all along the wild Atlantic way. Watch you catch the fish near Dingle as Currachs rode away, and wait for you with the half-light glowing all along the wild Atlantic way. Or cycling back from the Black Ball headskin, salty from the spray, and the ocean looming out beyond us all along the wild Atlantic way. So when will you bring me my love? I'm counting down the days. When will you bring me my love? All along the wild Atlantic way. Yes, when will you bring me my love? I'm counting down the days. When will you bring me my love? All along the wild Atlantic way. You. Lovely hurling, folks. Thank you very much for being with me today. And this is the thing I want to keep up each month. I'm not sure if I should be thinking ahead more, because let me see if I can figure out when we're going to have the next one. Do I have it in the diary, or have I not made it up yet? Yeah, looks like probably. Yeah, why don't we say the next one is going to be on the 30th? Next live stream, 30th of the same month, March. So let's do that, because it looks good. So yeah, so see you, same bat channel, same bat time, on the 30th of March. And if anyone wants to say hello in the meantime, I'm at endareilly.com. And if you'd like to leave a tip, that'd be amazing. Thank you very much. I see a few people have already, so thank you very much. You're very good. Hope you enjoyed the show. And I don't know, I'm just gonna double check a few things here, make sure I haven't missed that. And on the sometimes not all the chats come through to me because of the way, I don't know, things people. So I may have missed your chat, and I apologize if that's the case. So yeah, thanks to everybody for being with us. Thanks very much, Shannon. You're very welcome. Hope all's well. And our trooper Thorn playing. So we have out in California. We had people from California and from England and from Europe on the mainland in the Black Forest. And we have people in Michigan here, and in Tallaght in Ireland, and in Dublin. So wonderful to have you all here. And we had Peggy Feely. I didn't mention you earlier there. I see you there as well. So thanks very much, everyone. And one more thing for anyone who's around. I will be playing Paddy's Day down in the local. I'm going to be on all day on Paddy's Day. Last year I kind of had it all off really, but this year, yeah, I'm going to be in O'Callaghan's pub in the morning with the one and only Sean Gavin, who's an amazing uilleann piper and flute player. So we'll be there from 9 to 12 about in the morning in Plymouth here. And then later on we're going to be going down to, where have I got it here? Hang on. Whoa, where's my sheets? I don't want to get it wrong. I get some of these places mixed up. I'm still learning where I am. The Hellenic Cultural Centre we're going to be in from 2 p.m. then, and they got loads of folks there. All around. Mick Gavin is getting everybody down there, so it should be a great day. And whatever you're doing on Paddy's Day, enjoy, and I will see you the week after, I guess, on the 30th. And yeah, James McLean, thanks very much, everybody. We had John Relf with us as well. I might want to consider doing the North Texas Irish Festival next year. I'll contact them. Thanks very much, John, for the idea. There's a number of festivals I'll be at this year, and you never know. I haven't been to Texas yet, so Peggy says, so nice to actually hear the words, hard to make them out at the fish fry. Oh yes, the fish fry is a bit of a little chaotic, so we would it's a fun place and a great community down there anyway. You're having a Trooper Thorn gig this evening. Right, everybody, thank you very much. I'll let you go. Have a great weekend, and have a great Paddy's Day and all the rest of it, and I'll see you on the flip side, if not before, in person. All right, slán.